Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Welcome all dear devotees for this wonderful chapter, the most wonderful chapter of Bhagavad Gita. That is 15th chapter. Hare Krishna, Purusha Uttama Yoga. Okay, we have finished to 15.4. So what did we see in 15.4? 15.4 was, it's a very important verse. It's once again, it says that if we cut this desire tree, where is that? Yeah, we saw all these things. Okay, we'll go to Veda base and to take fast. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. What happened? We Veda base is not come. Online Veda base. Hare Rama. Yes. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. 15th chapter. 15th chapter and the fourth verse, right? Fourth verse. Yes, here. Third and fourth verse. Ashamataji, can you read this?
Yes.
No. It is shared. Yeah. Third and fourth verse for revision.
The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down the strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek the place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. One never returns. Nobody will come back. Having gone there. Which are the other verses? Do you remember any other verse which it says that once having gone to Goloka, we never back? There are so many verses we have learnt. Hare Krishna. This is a prayojana. What is prayojana? The objective. What is the relation between the Lord? Is sambandha. What is the process to attain him? Is the abhideya. And what is the prayojana? What is the goal of understanding this process? So the goal is we never come back. We go to his sloka, having gone. Right? And the third verse is process. The third verse you see, that we have to with the determination cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. So third verse says nirmana moga ajita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta. Achha, that is the fifth verse. I am talking about fifth verse. Okay, we'll go to fifth verse. Before that, the third verse is also process. What is the third verse says? Narupamasya tato balabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishta. Then that also ashwatthamenam suvirudha moolam. This ashwatha tree should be cut down. Suvirudha moolam. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva. How to cut it? Process. Asanga shastrena with the detachment. Sanga is attachment. Asanga is detachment. Asanga shastrena with the weapon of detachment. Dridena with the determination. So third verse is the process. Fourth verse is the prayojana. Which are the other verses I asked? Which are the other Bhagavad Gita verses? Which is
Mataji, 8th chapter, 7th sloka. From
one by one. What? Yes, Prabhuji, which verse?
Hare Krishna. From 8th chapter, from 7th to 14th, Mataji.
That is Abhideya. 8th chapter, 8th chapter,
sloka 7 to.
No. I am asking one shloka, which very clearly tells we will not come back. No.
In 8th chapter and there, Mataji.
No,
8th
Prabhuji.
verses, yes, Mataji.
Tell the verse. Yes, Asha Mataji, go ahead. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, 8th chapter, the verses what you are telling is telling about the Supreme Personality of Godhead's description. That is Sambandha. Yes. Somebody else was saying something.
From Kshetra Yoga.
Okay. 13th chapter. Which verse?
35th verse. Kshetragnyorevam antaram jnana chakshusha bhuta prakriti moksham cha ye vidur yanti te param. They will attain the highest.
They will attain the highest, yes, but they will not come back. From there, they will not come back, correct? But it is there in 13th chapter. You see the 23rd verse. The 23rd verse says, Nasa bhuyo vijayate. They will not come back. Whatever is their current position. Sarvata vartamanopi. Natsa bhuya. Bhuyaha means again. Na sa bhuyaha abhijayate. They will never come back.
Hare Krishna,
Then,
Mataji.
yes, Prabhu.
8th chapter in 15th sloka. Mam upetya
Mamupetut
punarjanma
kaunteya.
dukhalayam asaswatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim param
Param
gadam.
gataha. They will
In
reach the
return,
highest. This is
translation.
also they will reach the
After
highest.
Hare Krishna Mataji, let me finish the translation.
Mm.
After attaining me, the great source, who are yogis in devotion, never return in this temporary world, which this full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. Hare Krishna.
So what is that word? What is it?
Parangati
Mamupetya
after.
punarjanma. What is punarjanma? Again attaining birth. Okay. So Mamupetya, once they come to me, punarjanma, they don't take birth again. Okay, very good. Next. Best, very important word. Brahma bhuvanaloka punar avarti norjuna mam upetyatu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. This you remember very well. Mam upetya, same it is. What you told 8.15, that is also same you see. Mam upetya punarjanmana vidyate. So, Abrahma bhuvana loka punaravarti nojana. Even if they go to Brahma loka, they will come back again. Mam upetya tu kaunteya. Once they come to me, punarjanma na vidyate. Okay? Very good. Then,
Mataji, also in Bhagavad Gita, there is no any sloka. The God is never said referring to Goloka. He is
coming
saying
to
that.
me refers to Goloka only, Prabhuji.
No,
Coming to me is
yes,
Goloka.
yes, in Bhagavad Gita, but no word as it is written as Goloka. But
There are so many words written that we will refer later.
Purport given by Srila Prabhupada ji.
No,
But
Prabhuji.
no, Mataji, you will please tell me the words, Mataji, about
We will
Goloka.
discuss that later. We will discuss that later. Now we are discussing which are the verse which it tells you do not come back. You see the same verse. What is that? Janma karma chame divyam. It is also said same. Janma karma chame divyam. What is divyam? Divyam is the transcendental word. So janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tektva dekam punarjanma. So once they leave this body, tektva dekam punarjanma naitimameti sorjuna. They don't come back. So it says divyam. What is the meaning of divyam? Transcendental abode. Okay,
14,
Goloka
14.15.
word is not given, but we all know what is it Goloka. Param. Param is that spiritual world. Yes. Who else? Yes, Mataji.
14.15.
14.15.
यदा सत्त्वे प्रवृत्ते तु प्रलयं याति देहभृत् तदोत्तम विद्यालोकान् अमलान् प्रतिपद्यते. He will goes to higher, the sattvic people. He attains me.
He attains me. Yeah, he attains me is given in lot many words. He attains me is given. Correct. But after attaining me will not come.
And in some other verse, even Bhagavan says, I am Ishvara. That's what.
No, that
I
is
am
there in
Ishvara.
many verses. That is, Arjuna also says,
Everything is
Ishvara
me.
Paramakrishna. And in 10th chapter, so many words says that he is the supreme. Is it not?
Opulence.
Yes, okay. So there are 4-5 verses which say, once you come to me, you will not come back. But what is the process to go to him? That is what is the next verse. Okay? Their surrender. So next verse says, how to surrender. Very important verse once again. Very, very important verse. Okay, 1 second. We will go to 18.5. This is the surrendering process. So if you remember this word, this will tell how to surrender. Sorry. Okay. Hare Krishna. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Repeat after me.
Nirvanam.
Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Have I not shared? I have. Yeah, go
It's okay.
ahead.
No, it's
Say it
me.
after me.
Nirvana
Nirmana
moha
mukha
jita
jita
sanga
sanga dosha.
dosa.
Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha.
Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha.
Dvandvair vimukta sukha dukha sanyair.
Dvandvair vimukta sukha dukha
Sanyair.
samjnair
Gachyanta moodav padamao avyayam tat.
gachanti muda padam avyayam tat.
Hare Krishna. Here it came again, you see, Supreme Person attained to that eternal kingdom. So what is it? Paramam avyayam tat. Avyayam is eternal, ever existing. Padam, what is whose Padam? That is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, alphabetical order. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna. Go
Those
ahead,
who are
Mataji.
free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain that eternal kingdom. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So, Nirmana. What is mana? Amanam manadena kirtaniya sadahari. We have seen. Trinadapi shunichena tarorapi sahishnuna. Amana. What? So, mana is pride. Give respect to me. Nobody say, Amana. The devotees do not expect any respect for them. Instead, manadena. They give respect to others that we have seen in Shishtastakam, right? So same thing, Nirmana. Nobody wants respect for them. Jita Sangha Dosha. So what is this Sangha? Sangha is the association. What association? False association. Why do we get into false association? One who has this pride that I. So one who is free from false prestige, one who is free from this illusion. What is the illusion? I am this body. That is the illusion. And false association. And one who understands Nitya. Nitya is eternal. What is it? That is spiritual knowledge. Adhyatma knowledge, right? That is a spiritual, transcendental knowledge. Then, very important, Dvandvair Vimukta. What is the Dvandva? Dvandva is the fight between what? We have learned Sukha Dukkha, Mana Apamana, Shita Ushna. So all these things are the, yes, correct. Distress, that is a friend and enemy. So all these things are, so this is the duality. So one who is free from all these dualities, freed from the dualities of happiness and distress. Sukha, dukkha, same way. Sukha, dukkha, same kritva, labha, labha, jaya, jaya. So that is the victory and the failure. One who does not have anything to do with all these dualities, they only can surrender to me. So these people, those who are free from false prestige, right from second chapter, Krishna has been telling, be away. The 12th chapter, so many 4 verses are there. Tulya ninda stutir maunir mana pamana yogo. So nobody is tulya, ninda, stutir, maunir. Okay, if somebody praises, they don't jump, and somebody contemns, they don't be in morose. As we saw the example of Jadabharata, right? He was equal in all both the situation. So that is a surrender process. So now we will see one by one the phrases which has come in Nirmana, Moha, Jitasanga Dosha. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Nirmana, one who is free from false prestige or pride. Moha, freedom from illusion. Chitasanga, freedom from false association. Adhyatma Nitya, understand the eternal. Dvandvair Vimukta, freedom from dualities. Vinivarta Kama, done with material lust and bewildered, who will be able to surrender to the Supreme Person.
Hare Krishna. So this is the process. Total this verse is Abhideya. 13.8 to 12. We saw those qualities with which we can surrender. If we have those qualities, the surrender process becomes easier. And here it says, who are the people who actually surrender? There we spoke about the qualities. Here we talk about the people. Okay, so it's a very important word, very, very important. So first process is what we saw yesterday, that asanga shastrena dridena chitva. With the we have to cut this desire tree. Okay, and one who is able to cut this, they will be able, because the root is from the Brahmaloka. Root grows upwards. Only the branches go downwards. So if we cut these branches, what will happen? There will be no connection. We will start going upwards. Brahmaloka upwards. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, two more slides. Read it. It belongs to the same verse.
This verse describes the process of surrendering. Firstly, one should not delude it by pride. When the conditioned soul thinks he not the Lord is the Lord of material nature, surrender to the Lord becomes difficult. Cultivation of real knowledge makes him cognizant that the Supreme Person is the Lord. The process of surrender begins here. One always expecting some honor in the material world cannot to surrender to the Supreme Lord.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Pride is due to illusion, as although one comes here, stays for a brief time, and then goes away, he has the foolish notion that he is the lord of this world. The associations caused by familial, social, national affections are all illusion binding one to the material world. Detaching from these, one has to develop spiritual knowledge. The mundaner should differentiate what is his own and what is not his. This rids him of all dualities like happiness and distress, pleasure and pain, etc. Once in full knowledge, he is able to surrender himself to the Supreme. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. This is the one that we are talking about, illusion, no? That is the root cause. And pride is effect. Illusion is the root cause, because we have come here with an intention of lording over the nature. We wanted to independently enjoy. So that is why we are here. We wanted to independently enjoy without Krishna. So that is one reason we have come here. After coming here, if you understand this process very, very well, how to go, the 10.11, what is the prayojana? Full abhideya, tesham evam satatam yukta, all the time worship the Lord, remember the Lord, everything if you do, what will happen? Tesham evana kampartam aham ajnana jamtamaha. The Lord himself will be seated in our heart, and he himself will dispel the darkness, and he will light the lamp of knowledge. So if that knowledge comes into us, illusion will go away. So what is the illusion? We think this material nature is mine. We think this is, I am the owner of this. Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. Everything belongs to the Lord. What is in our quota, we have got it. Is it not? But wrongly thinking the anitya, nitya, permanent, we are lording over this material nature. That is the root cause, is it not? And not only that, foolish. One who does not understand that I am not this body, the real knowledge, one who does not have, he is a Muda. Where else Lord has said he is Muda? At least two more verses. Hare Krishna.
In the 9th chapter.
Very
Mataji.
good. Excellent, Prabhu. Which was very nice.
From beginning, I think it is 4th or 7th.
Excellent. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, the Lord says, Avajananti Mamuda. One who does not know me. That when I come in 200 form, they think I am a normal human being. I am also like them only. They don't understand my spiritual nature. So, avajananti ma muda, manushim tanu ashritam. When I come in manushim tanu ashritam, when I come in this human form, they don't understand me. Ma muda, excellent, very nice. One more. Parambhava Majananto. Here also your answer comes. You see, they don't understand that I have got the spiritual nature. Parambhava Majananto.
While explaining the types of bhaktas and types of Buddha.
Excellent, very nice. Which chapter? 7th chapter. 7th
Yes.
chapter he tells 4 kinds of people never approach me and 4 kinds of people approach me. So those who do not approach me, namam dushkritino moodha. Right? Prabhadyante naradama. Mayaya apakrita jnana. These are the materialistic, lustic people. Mayaya apakrita. They think this material world is mine. Mayaya apakrita jnanam. Asuram bhavam ashitaga. Asuri people also never approach me. Excellent. Hari bol. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. It's very nice when you answer, it is that shows that, how much in depth with Srila Prabhupada's mercy. All. Yes, correct. Who are the other 4 kinds of people who approach him? The next verse. What is the next verse?
That is
Artho.
Gnan, Artho, Jignasu,
Attarthi.
Artharthi, and Gnani.
Hari
Out
bol. Hare
of
Krishna.
4, Gnani is a lovable one to God.
Excellent. Because once he gets his knowledge, the Lord himself will help him too. This knowledge is required that I am not this body. Excellent, Mataji. Very nice. Very nice, Vamshidhar Prabhu. Correct. 9th chapter. You all caught. I mean, nailed, pinned it. Very nice. So the moodha, that is what is very, very important. So how we can dispel this ignorance? Om ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya, we say every day, right? So that is spiritual master. And in the previous, every chapter we see, what is that? The process of hearing. Shunvatam. What is that? One more, what is it? One beautiful word comes. It is like a phrase, it comes. Which chapter? One who listen to this process of hearing. So they will. From whom? From the spiritual master. They will approach me. Is it not? Hare Krishna. So the process is again, one of the aspect is to overcome from this dualities of life throws dualities at us. So one who understands this, how to cut this, okay, that is nirmana moha. And the 15 point, what do you call that, third one is asanga shastrena dhridena chitva, cut it with the determination. Okay, very nice. Now Vamshidhar Prabhu asked one question, very big question, that was Krishna never told that Goloka word is not given, but this is a description of Goloka. How will Goloka look like? Okay. Natad bhasayate suryo. Repeat.
Natat bhaste suryo.
Na shashanko na pavakaha.
Na shashanko na pavakaha.
Yad gatva na nivartante.
Yat gatva na nivratante.
Tadhama paramam mama.
Tadhama paramam mama.
Hare Krishna. Again, one more verse. Yadgatva na nivartante. Once having gone there, they are not going to come back. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah, where is the translation? Who else is there now? Vamshidhar Prabhu, read this.
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Viraj Prabhu. Yeah. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, go ahead.
Right. The yoga of Supreme Person, characteristics of the Lord Supreme Abode, Tad Dharma Paramam Mama, that about is not illuminated by sun, moon, fire, or electricity. One never return to the material world.
Hare Krishna. So that abode, Paramam, Param Dhamma, Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram
Pavitram
Paramam
paramam
Bhavan.
param.
So all is Param. What is Param? Param is spiritual. Paravidya, Aparavidya, spiritual knowledge and material knowledge. So this Param abode, Supreme Personality of God gets abode, that does not shine with the sun and moon. That is why Krishna in his, what do you call that, 10th chapter, Virata Rupa, we saw his two eyes are one, sun and the moon. Because this material world requires sun and moon, with which it is illuminated, not his abode. So once having gone, they are not going to come back. Okay, this is a characteristics of Supreme Personality for Lord's abode. Yes, Prabhu, continue.
The verse describe the spiritual world about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna knows as Krishna Loka or Goloka Vrindavana. In the
Okay, you are
spiritual,
correct. So
yes.
Prabhupada says this in the purport, that Krishna Loka is also
Yes.
known as Goloka Vrindavan.
But
Yes.
in Brahma Samhita, Bhagavatam is accurately described as a
So
Goloka.
many verses are there. So many verses
So
are
many
there.
are
Correct.
there.
Yes, yes,
In the
correct,
spiritual
Prabhuji.
sorry, Mata. In the spiritual sky, there is no need to sunshine, moonshine, fire, or electricity, because all the planets are self-luminance. We have only one planet in this universe, the sun, which is self-luminance, but all the planets in the spiritual skies are self-luminance. The shining effulgence of all those planets called Vaikunta
Constitutes
constitute the shining sky known as the Brahma Jyoti.
Brahma Hare Krishna.
Here, what is Mataji in
Vaikunta. Vaikunta. Kunta means what? Miseries. Vaikunta. There is no misery. There is no misery. In the where?
Yes,
In
but
the
it is
shining.
written. It is written. This word is written in our Bhagavatam. Vaikunta.
Yeah, there are so many verses. If possible, I will make a small all the. I think 1 second. 13 point. Bhagavatam continuously in 5-6 verses. It talks about Vaikunta, how the Vaikunta loga looks like. Okay, tomorrow I will show you. I'll make it in a word and I will show it to you. Okay, so the spiritual sky. That is why you think that is this Brahma Jyoti is like anda. That is what do you call that? Egg shell. Oh, it has covered the Lord's effulgence. So when it is covered, the effulgence will not come to this loka. That is the reason we need sun and moon in this loka. Okay, so the Brahma Jyoti is the final covering. Below that, above that is Vaikunta. Below is all the floating 14 planetary systems. So in these 14 planetary systems, it is Kunta. Kunta means what? It is full of miseries. Above that it is Vaikunta. There is no misery at all. Yes, Prabhu, continue. Vamshida Prabhu, continue.
Hare Krishna.
Same
Actually,
shloka.
the effulgence is eminent from the planet of Krishna, Goloka, Vrindavana. The part of the shining effulgence is covered by the Mahatattva, the material world. The major portion of the shining sky is full of spiritual planets called Vaikunta, chief of which is Goloka Vrindavana. As long as the living entity is in the dark material world, he is in conditional life.
Hare Krishna. Read the third point very well. The
As
major
long
portion.
okay, the
So what
major
is major
portion
portion?
of the major portion of this shining sky
Is full of
full of
spiritual
spiritual
planet.
planets called
Okay.
Vaikuntas, the chief of which is Goloka Vrindavana.
Now, Goloka Vrindavana is there also, here also. So don't get confused with that. My
Yes,
question,
Mataji.
now my emphasis is the
Spiritual planet,
major portion.
full of spiritual planets.
3/4. 3/4 is the spiritual planet, only 1/4 is the material planet. So the 1/4 is so many, not one universe. So many universes are there. Innumerable universes are there. So what is that analogy Srila Prabhupada gives for this innumerable this
Ananta.
thing is no analogy.
Analogy.
Analogy is like the waves. When the waves come in that material ocean, waves come in the ocean, they keep coming. There is no end to it, right? So every now and then, different universes are created and annihilated, goes back and comes. Okay, and we jiva. That is a conditioned life. They are like the bubbles in that water. Bubble comes and it vanishes, right? So similarly, we are the conditioned life people are all the nitya baddhas who are bound in this material life. So we
Conditional
are
souls.
that is yes, Jiva Tattva. So Jiva Tattva, Jivas keep coming and they keep vanishing. That means the six, we say, no, it exists, it produces byproducts, the six process we have seen, no? Then it dwindles, then it produces byproducts, I have told, finally it oblivions, it vanishes. So the bubble also comes, stays for some time, and from that bubble, small bubbles come, and finally it oblivions, it vanishes. So that is conditioned life is the Nitya Baddhas. And those who are in the spiritual planet with the Lord, they are the Nitya Siddhas. So whenever the Lord has to come, whenever the Lord wants to come, why the Lord wants to come? So many reasons. Ajopi sanna vyayatma ishwaramnopi san prakritim swamavashtabhya visrijami punaha and pavitranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharva samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. So he keeps coming. Right? The Lord. One more reason. What is the next verse? What's the next verse? यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. I keep coming millennium after millennium. The next verse is a very important verse. We never come back. Once who understand this Lord's spiritual nature, they go to Lord's abode, they don't come back. What is that? Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvataka tektva dekam punarjanma naiti mam yeti sorjana 4.6, 7, 8, 9. Very important verses. We should by heart it, right? And understand the meaning also. So all these living entities who are in this darkness below the Vaikuntha, right? They are in the darkness. So that is why the Lord says, I myself come into your dark heart and I light the knowledge of what is it? Light of knowledge. I light. Okay. Teshamevanu kampanta.
Knowledge lamp.
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna, 10.11 that is. For that, what do we have to do? 10.9 and 10.10. What is 10.9? Machchitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. In the association, we have to keep on glorify the Lord. And we have to ramana. We have to totally get immersed in His Krishna Katha. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam. Once you 10.10. Tesham, continuously, one you bhaja, one who, not that worship, bhaji is not the English worship, bhaja is aradhya. One who surrenders unto me by worshipping me, thinking of me, and by it is not the puja. Puja is asking for something. This is aradhya, surrendering ourselves. I give the knowledge. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. With that knowledge, he will be able to come to me. Hare Krishna. So wonderful, right? Yes, continue, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. See, just a saffron attire is not sufficient. He must become attached with the Lord in devotion. Paramam Mama means every nook and corner belongs to Supreme Lord. The spiritual Lord is Paramam, full of six opulences.
Para mama. Mama is
Paramama.
mine. Para means everything spiritual.
Paramam, full of six opulences. Katha Upanishad 2.2.15 also confirm that the spiritual world there is no need of sunshine, moonshine or star. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam.
Tarakam. So it is given in the purport. You can read that. What is that?
4.6.
Yes. The
The
entire
entire
spiritual
spiritual sky is illuminated by internal potency of the Supreme Lord. Such a supreme abode can attain only by surrender and by no other means.
So we have to surrender. Surrender is what? We are here only temporarily. Just now we saw in the previous slide, we think this material world is permanent. Like that we think, isn't it? It is just like we go to a vacation site, and there we stay in the hotel for some time and we come back home. So similarly, there we don't change the curtain, we don't change the furniture, etc. Same way we have come here, but we try to change everything. We try to even change the material nature. That is the problem. That is because of the illusion. Okay, Hare Krishna. So once such a supreme abode can be attained only by surrender. That means the process. We need to know the process. Hare Krishna. Yes, next, Ritvika Mataji. All repeat the shloka, and then very, very important shloka at any cost has to be by hearted. Mamaivangsho jivaloke.
Mama vai amso jivaloke.
Jiva bhutat sanatanaha.
Jiva bhuta sanatanaha.
Managa shashta indriyani.
Manah sasta indriyani.
Prakriti sthanir karshati.
Prakriti sthani karshati.
Hare Krishna. Karshati means suffering. They suffer. Why do they suffer? Because of the six senses. Shashta Indriyani. Five senses we know, including the Manaha, mind. Because of these five senses, we are struggling, though we are the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, Mataji, Ritvika Mataji, go ahead.
Me, Mataji.
Yes, Ritvika Mataji, meaning.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
The living entities in this conditioned world are my external, fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
So, due to the conditioned life, whatever body we take, we bound ourselves. We are bound with that body, thinking that the body is me. So, that is what is conditioned. Baddha. We are bound, Nitya Baddhas, because we think this material world is mine and I am the owner of this material world with the proprietorship, if you remember. Karmis have the proprietorship, enjoyership and controllership. Bhoktaram yajna tapasa, sarvaloka maheshwara, suhrdam sarvabhutana. Isn't it? So because of the three ship, proprietorship, controllership. Our karmis have proprietorship, jnanis have controllership, and the yogis have the enjoyership. That is why we suffer a lot in this material world. Continue, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
The yoga of the Supreme Person. What is the identity of living entity? Text 7. Original position. Living entities are eternal parts and parcels of Krishna. Living entities belong to Supreme Lord in the spiritual world. Current position, they are now struggling hard with mind and senses in material world. Hare
Okay.
Krishna,
So,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. As long as we overcome, control these senses, then if we controlling senses are easy. That we have already seen in the third chapter. And say, Indriyani paranyagur, Indriyebhya param managa manasastu parabudiryo madbhutye tada paratastu saha. Controlling the senses are easy because they are gross. Then automatically the mind will be controlled. Then the intelligence, right? So first we have to go from the gross to the subtle, but instead the reverse process we start. We try to control the mind first. That is why we are failures. Yes, Mataji, continue.
The living entity is the fragmental part and person of the Supreme Lord eternally. It is not
Eternity,
that
yeah,
he,
one more characteristics of eternity. What is another word? Another word in the sense. Okay. You read, you keep on thinking. I want one 3 alphabet word for eternity. Okay. Keep thinking. Continue, Mataji.
it is not that he assumes individuality in his conditioned life and in his liberated state becomes one with the Supreme Lord. He is eternally fragmented. It is clearly said, Sanatana. According to the Vedic version, the Supreme Lord manifests and expands himself in innumerable expansions, of which the primary expansions are called Vishnu Tattva, and the secondary expansions are called the living entities.
Hare
This is the mother.
Krishna. It may take time in this. Okay. Sanatanaha. With that, are you able to identify the eternity? 3-letter word. Okay, I'll only tell. Satchit Anand. Jiva is Sachidananda. Eternal. Originally, the Jiva, because it's a Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke, it is not only eternity, it has the bliss, everything, because it's part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. But because it is in contact with the material nature, that is Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunega Karmani Sarvashaha Agankara Vimudatma, we can say one more Purusha Prakriti Stohi Bhumte Prakriti Gan Kunan Karanam Guna Sangasya Satta Satyoni Janmashu Karanam Guna Sangasya, because it is in contact with the material nature, 3 gunas. It is suffering. Not only that, Satsa Yoni Janmashu, it keeps coming and going. It becomes a vicious circle of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Otherwise, if one knows the Vedas, actually what happens, we all, because this, see that third verse it said, no, the leaves of this perverted tree, Ashwatha tree, are the Vedas. One who really knows the Veda, they know the objective of the Vedas. But what we learn, we don't really understanding the objective of Veda. What we do, Veda mantra here and there, we come to know and we say we understand the Purushartha of the Vedas. What is Purushartha? What is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha? We don't understand. Actually, the purpose of the ultimate purpose of the Veda is Panchama Purushartha. What is the Panchama Purushartha? Bhagavata Dharma. The other 4 are Kaitava Dharma. What is Bhagavata Dharma? Understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead and going back. That is the Panchama Purushartha. That is why Bhagavatam is the second verse of the first chapter in the first canto is Dharma Projita Kaitavotra Paramo. Dharma Pojita Kaitavotra. Bhagavatam, the moment it takes, it tells Kaitavotra Paramo. Please leave this Kaitava Dharma. That is a Purushartha. Okay, because once we come, we understand, try to understand this Purushartha, what happened, Dharma, Artha, Kama, we understand the Dharma. Dharma's real identity is what? I am not this body, that we don't understand. So the real nature of Dharma is like sugar. Sugar's real nature is to be sweet. Salt's real nature is to be salty. So this Jiva Tattvas, real nature is to understand Mamayvamsho Jiva Loke. I am part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have all the original nature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I am suffering because I am in illusion. So my original nature is constitutional position to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is my real Dharma. If you understand, so Bhagavatam helps us to understand the Dharma. That is why yesterday, I will go to that. Yesterday, Vamshidhar Prabhu and Ritvika Mataji attended the Bhagavatam class, isn't it? We will, last 2 minutes, actually, I wanted to take to tell about the importance of Bhagavatam. 15 minutes are there. Okay, Mataji, continue. Vishnu Tattva. Okay, one second. The previous slide told the original primary creation and the secondary creation. Primary creation is known as Sarga and secondary creation is known as Visarga. Bhagavatam deals with all these 10 subjects. First subject is Sarga, second is Visarga, then Poshan, that is then the another one is protection. So 10 subjects the Bhagavatam talks about. Okay, so in that, so primary creation is the Vishnu Tattva. Secondary, that is primary creation is done by that is Karno Dakshaya Vishnu. He creates the universes and it is only the matter. It does not have the Jiva Tattva. When the Jiva Tattva comes into all these universes, when Garbhodakshaya Vishnu enters into each and every universe, then this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu from his navel comes Brahma. So the Brahma, all those primary creation which are created, who are created by the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu are all the primary creation. And from Brahma, whichever creation comes, they are the secondary living entities. They come under the Visarga. So primary creation is Sarga, created by the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And from Brahma, the Jiva Tattva comes. So before Jiva Tattva, all those, the 8 Adityas, 12 Marichis, the 11 Rudras, all these people are on the Vishnu Tattva. So that means but Brahma onwards, when we see all those Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, all the devatas, they come in living entities. They come in not in Vishnu Tattva, Jiva Tattva, including Brahma. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, read. Vishnu Tattva.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
The Vishnu Tattva is the personal expansion and the living entities are the separated expansions. By his personal expansion, he is manifested in the various forms like Lord Rama, Narasimha Deva, Vishnumurti, and all the predominating deities in the Vaikuntha planets. The separated expansions, the living entities, are eternally servitors. The personal expansions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the individual identities of the Godhead are always present. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. It's known as Swa-amsha, Vibhinamsha. Vibhina is separated entities. That is a living entity, Jiva Tattva. Swa-amsha, the Lord with his internal potency expands, like Narasimhadeva, Rama, Vamana, all these internal potencies of the Lord. That is his personal expansion. That is Swa-amsha. Like Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, all those Purushavatara, 3 Purushavatara, right? Garbhodakshaya, Karnodakshaya, and Shirodakshaya. So all those who are in the Vaikuntha planet, till the Vaikuntha planet, all the expansion which the Lord has taken as an expansion of his internal potency, very, very important. Okay, internal potency has got three division. Samvid, Sandhini, Agaladini Shakti is Radharani. Totally pleasure potency. We have to leave that. So other two, Sandhini, Samvid. Samvid is, what do we call that? Samvid is, one second, that relation, Sambandha knowledge. Okay, and Sandhini is Abhideya. Abhideya is the process. So that means you understand only this much. And wherever time permits, I will explain those 3. Now, for the time being, Swamsha, Vibhinamsha. Swamsha is from internal potency, and it is a primary creation is in the Vishnu Tattva. Secondary creations are in the Jiva Tattva, who come from Brahma. Hare Krishna. Viraj Prabhu, can you continue this slide?
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
As for fragmental parts and parcel of the Supreme Lord, the living entities also have fragmental portions of his qualities. of which independence is one.
Hare Krishna.
While
Only 1 minute, Prabhu. It will take 1 minute, 2 minutes to explain. Let me explain. See, we all are part and parcel of Krishna, right? Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke. All these jivas are Mamai Amsha. Okay. But people may say, why we are like this? Why we have got, okay, of course, the karma and all we will say. But why this we feel like, what you thought, somebody feel like killing somebody, all those things. So why does it happen? Being the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, of course, karma, independency, free will, all those things are there. But one more very, very important aspect is there. That is, we have, I mean, we have come from him. Because of the pride, we have left him and we have come over here. Right? Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, we are one and different at the same time. There are so many, what do you call that, philosophies are there, no? That is Rudra Brahma Samrida Sampradaya, Gaudiya Sampradaya, and Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, all those things. So they say Dvaita, Advaita, Vishishta Advaita, all those things. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very important. We are in ISKCON, we are the Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya. That what is that Gaudiya Sampradaya? That is very, very in the pathway of Brahma. So Brahma, Veda, Vyasa, so our parampara is that. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given a very, very beautiful philosophy. That is one, but at the same different. One in terms of quality, different in terms of quantity. Since we are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, in quality, we are the same. Like a big ocean is there. One drop of ocean water you take and send it to the laboratory, or gallons of water you send, the characteristics will be the same. Right? But it will vary in percentage. So we are one in terms of quality. All Krishna's opulences we also have. Sometimes we think, no, I am the most strongest one. I am the most beautiful one. Right? I am the most super. Everybody thinks I am the most intelligent. Like that we think, why? The Lord is the most, 6 qualities we know. Aishwarya se samagra se yasa se viryavan. 6 qualities we have. Same qualities we also have. But the Lord has in unlimited quantity, infinite. But we have in smallest, minutest percentage. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy is Chintya Achintya Beda Beda. Beda Beda. It is not conceivable to anybody and everybody. Achintya. Not conceivable. What? Beda Abeda. We are different also, but non-different also. So non-different means we are one. We are different also. So I hope you understood this. Another example, Srila Prabhupada has given gold mine. When we take the whole gold from gold mine and test, or take one, and so see if this is made up of gold, it will have all the characteristics of gold, but not the 24 karat purity wise. If we see, this will not have the same purity. Why? Because there are mixtures in order to make it. But the characteristics of gold will remain in the smallest, minutest ornament also. Okay, sun rays you can take one, sun rays if you test, or sun planet you go and check there, the quality will be the same, but the quantity will be different. Yes, Prabhu, continue. By misuse of that, Viraj Prabhu. By misuse of that independence, one becomes a conditioned soul. Misuse of the independence. So that is what it is. He has given a free will. He does not. Actually, we have come to the jail only. So some are with the gold cloth, some are with the silver, whatever it is. Anna? So you see, the Lord also comes to sometime here. Avajananti Mamuda, just now our Vamshidhar Prabhu said, right? We identify him as he is also Kaidi. If in the jail, so many kaidis are there. That on that Independence Day or Republic Day and all, the governor or the prime minister may visit. So, governor came to the jail. He is also kaidi. Can we think? He is also imprisoned. Can we think? Or governor came to the jail. Governor is independent. So we are also governors. Like that, can we think? No. That is foolishness, is it not? So the Lord comes when he comes. He has given the independence to us. It is always for to use this independence to go back to Godhead. Because so that is why he wanted to identify. You utilize this independence, go towards Maya or comes towards Krishna. He wants to see this. Okay, so many bhajans are there. Narottama Das Thakur's beautiful bhajans are there to explain this independence, minute independence. Hare Krishna, go ahead, Prabhu. Viraj Prabhu, are you there? In
Ma'am,
either case,
ma'am, we were on by miss you.
yeah, I read that, Prabhu. In either case,
In either case, he is quantitatively eternal as the Supreme Lord is. In his liberated state, he is freed from this material condition, and he is under engagement of transcendental service unto the Lord.
so that's
Forgets,
what quantity, as I told, quantitatively we differ, but qualitatively we are one, but quantitatively we are different. Yes, Prabhu.
forgets the transcendental loving service of Lord. Hare Krishna.
This is ignorance. Avidya. Avidya is the root cause. Avidya, abhinivesha, asmita, ahimsa, asmita, ahimsa, ragadvesha, abhinivesha. 5 things. Ignorance causes these 5 things. Anitya, we think the body is eternal. We think like that. And Maya is permanent. We think all these things because of the ignorance only. We think Hare Krishna. Okay, I wanted to talk about something important about the Bhagavatam. Okay, tomorrow you remind me. Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
The living entities, not only human beings and cats and dogs, but even the greater controllers of this material world, Brahma, Lord Shiva, and even Vishnu, are all parts of and parcel of the Supreme Lord.
Because they are also Jiva Tattvas. The Lord has selected them from lot many, leaving Shiva Tattva, leave Shiva Tattva for the time being. Brahma is a position. Anybody can become Brahma. So whoever deserves that, Krishna gives. And Brahma also can fall down to any planetary system. There is no, he may come to Martirloka. From here, he can go to animal planetary kingdom also. They all are eternal.
They all are eternal, not temporary manifestations. The world starts
Karshati.
struggling or grappling hard is very significant. The conditioned soul is bound up as though shackled by iron chains,
Move.
molds.
Hare Krishna. So that's what golden shackle is equal to Sattva silver is equal to Rajoguna, and iron shackle is equal to Tamoguna. Because of this, we are conditioned, means we are always Nitya Baddha. Keep binding from one to pole to post, from dog to minutest ant to elephant, any yoni we can take. Yes, Prabhu, continue. Hare Krishna. When
Hare
he's
Krishna. When he is liberated, this material world covering precious,
perishes, destroys.
but his spiritual body manifests itself in its individual capacity by grace of the Lord. The revived spiritual body can see the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face. He can hear and speak to him face to face, and he can understand the Supreme Personality as he is.
Who are they?
From
They are
Smriti,
Nitya Siddhas, those who transcend the three modes of material nature, go to Vishuddha Sattva, attain the spiritual body, and they attain Goloka.
from Smriti also it is understood Vasanati Yatra
Vasanti yatra
Purusha.
purushaha. Sarve Vaikunta Murtayaha. Vaikunta, I told you, no, Vaikunta is without any misery. So we release ourselves from miseries and we Vasanti yatra purushaha. Wherever the Lord lives, we go to his abode, spiritual planet.
In the spiritual planets, everyone lives in bodies featured like Supreme Personality of Godheads.
Mm.
As far as bodily constructions is concerned, there is no difference between the part and parcel living entities and the expansion of Vinsu Murti.
Vishnu Murti, yeah. Whether it is smallest, minutest part and parcel, but it doesn't matter which only. One important thing is from Smriti it is to be understood. So Smriti is the Vedas. Shruti is Vedas, sorry. Shruti is Vedas. And these Vedas, since it became very, very difficult in this Kali Yuga to remember because Pranalpayusha Yuga Sabhyaha. Kalavasmin yuge janaga, manda, sumandamatiyo, mandabhagyo hipadritaga. Because of these reasons, Vedavyasa came, put it everything in writing, and he gave us the four Vedas. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
The words Mam,
Mamai
Mamai,
Vamsho, Mamai Vamsha, Mayamsha.
Mayamsha, fragmental parts and parcel of the Supreme Lord are also very significant. The fragmental portion of the Supreme Lord is not like some material broken part. The spirit cannot be cut into pieces. The
We
fragmental
learned it.
portion is like
Nainam
the
chintanti shastrani, nainam dagati pavakaha. You remember? 2.22. Nainam kledayantyapo. It cannot be cut into small pieces by weapons. Neither the wind can moisturize this, all that verse. So this is the characteristics of jiva. That is the soul, spirit aspect.
each and every individual body possesses the portion of Supreme Lord. Dehi noismin yatha dehi. That fermental portion, when liberated from the bodily entanglement, revives its original spiritual body in the spiritual sky, in a spiritual planet, and enjoys association with the Supreme Lord. It is, however, understood here that the living entity, being fermented part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is quantitatively one with the Lord, just as parts and parcel of gold are also gold. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Just now I explained. You remember the gold of mine. Similarly, the ocean water, the sun rays, all the three examples. So that is why they are one, but at the same time different. Chintya, achintya, bheda, abheda. Okay, Hare Krishna. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us this tattva. So we finish one verse. One verse today, but that's the most important verse in Bhagavad Gita. Deginosmin yata dege, that is important. 2.13, then 15.7. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No, not one. We did from 5, 5, 6, 7. Great. Very nice. Next 2 days we'll finish it off. Okay, Hare Krishna. I actually wanted to talk about the importance of Bhagavatam. Yesterday, Vamshidhar Prabhu and Ritvika Mataji attended. See, the Bhagavatam is actually the, what do you call that? Bhagavad Gita ends with the Sarvadharman Paritagnya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Krishna to surrender to me. But how to surrender? He did not tell in Bhagavad Gita, except for that today we saw no 3 verses. So the process is given. But actual surrender is what you know that Krishna likes so many verses we have read in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna likes his devotees. Krishna like everybody, respecting his devotees, serving his devotees, than serving Krishna himself. Chipram bhavati dharmatma shashwa shantimni gachati kaunteya pratijaniye name bhakta pranashyati aham bhakta paradhina ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahayamaham. I myself come and protect what my devotees have. So many verses he has said, but at the same time, there are no glories of these people. He told about the Vaishnavas, but he did not tell who are those Vaishnavas. Like Bhishma Pitama is Vaishnavas, the Kunti Putra, they are those Vaishnavas. Vidura is that kind of an Akrura. We saw no the other day. If you remember, Shravanam Kirtana Vishnu Smaranam. Shravanam example was Prithu Maharaj. He did not speak out Prithu Maharaj in Gita. Shukadeva Goswami in Gita. Shravanam Kirtana Vishnu Smaranam. Prahlada Maharaj in Gita. Prahlada Maharaj, whole seventh canto is full of Prahlada Maharaj in Bhagavatam. Prithu Maharaj is for Archanam. So Prithu Maharaj's whole story is given, I think, in the 6th chapter. Yeah, I think so. 6th or 4th. 6th only. Then comes, what is that? Dhruva Maharaj, 4th chapter. He has created a Dhruva Loka itself for his devotee. Nothing has been spoken about these people, right? So we can't directly surrender to Krishna. He tells Sarvadharman Paritagnya, but we have to surrender only through spiritual master, only through Vaishnavas who will hold our hand and take to Krishna. So Bhagavatam Amalam Puranam. Adau Devaki Putra Janam. There is one Chatushloki. What is it? Sorry, not Chatushloki. One Shloki. Bhagavatam also is given. How Krishna was born, how he was brought up, all those things. And Krishna tells Bhagavatam Amalam Puranam. But I think it may be here. The other day I kept everything ready to show you. If you remember, on Saturday itself, I wanted to show why this is very important, but we didn't have the time. Okay, anyway, Bhagavatam is very, very, very important. Where Bhagavad Gita ends, there Bhagavatam starts. And Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord, but Bhagavatam is spoken about the Lord. About the Lord. That is very, very important. Is it not? Hare Krishna. So I hope you all try